Okay, guys, here we are. Fantasy football astrology in general. We're getting ready for the draft. What do we got? 17 days or something like that? What is it? About 15 days, I think, by now. My gosh, time's flying. So here we go. Speaking of fly, Eagles fly. Let's go, guys. We're going to jump into this. There's a lot of drama going on in the Eagles world right now. It's starting to come out that this Jeffrey Lurie, their owner, is a control freak. Now, I'm not saying Virgos are control freaks, but I kind of am, okay? Not surprised to see a Virgo being a control freak here. So, what we're seeing here, guys, my last video, I was talking about the Carolina Panthers being in a high alignment. Everything's just falling into place for them without really them even trying. It's the opposite effect in Philadelphia, guys. The astrology is saying, oh my gosh, these guys they're hiring personnel that are not even in cohesion with each other in a lot of ways. And so I'm going to demonstrate that. Okay, I'll show you guys what's going down in the breakdown here. It doesn't look good for the Philadelphia Eagles, guys. They're about as far out of alignment as I've seen an astrology picture look. So I'll show you, Jeffrey Lurie, right? He's known for pounding the table for J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, okay? They're both the same sign, okay, or they're the same element. So it's kind of funny, he's putting his thumb on the scale for J.J. Arcega-Whiteside when they should have drafted Paris Campbell, right? That's what the coaching staff wanted to do, but they said, no, we're going to draft J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. He's our guy, and he hasn't been panning out, guys. So this is the issue that we're seeing in Philadelphia. He's pining for these guys, but then he's hiring head coaches who he's at odds with, okay? Doug Peterson was an air sign just like Nick Sirianni, okay? So we have history repeating itself. Okay, Virgo and Gemini, that's not a good match, okay? So if he's up in Nick Sirianni's grill, talking all this ish, well, guess what, guys? It's not going to be a cohesive communication. It's going to be a challenging one. So Nick Sirianni is their new head coach, and then you got their offensive coordinator as a Taurus. So Nick Sirianni's an offensive guy, and you got this Taurus, and guess what, guys? They're not a match once again. Okay, so it keeps getting worse. Okay, it's like, and then you got Jalen Hurts, okay, as their quarterback. He's a Leo, right? Really good position for a quarterback, but supposedly his most talented receiver is a water sign. It's a Cancer, okay, Cancerian, Jalen Reagor. All right. You go further, Dallas Goedert and Jalen Hurts aren't even a great match, okay? Zach Ertz and Jalen Hurts are a great match. So maybe Ertz will have a resurgence this year, okay? Because he didn't have good astrology with Carson Wentz, okay? But, we've seen that, this talent level was high enough, and he's been slowing down. He's getting a bit older, and Dallas Goedert has been emerging as quite a talent anyway, but... So that's what we're looking at here, guys. A really sloppy picture, not a lot of cohesion between the parts, okay? In the draft, if we're looking at who can they get at 12, maybe if they're really lucky, Jalen Waddle will fall, and he would be an absolute perfect match for Jalen Hurts, okay? Sagittarius, Leo, both fire signs. That would be a great match. If they want to go defense and they need a lot of help all over the place, okay, I'm going to look at their new defensive coordinator, Jonathan Gannon, is an Aries, okay? He's known for developing cornerbacks. Here's some more bad news for Philadelphia. Jonathan Gannon as an Aries and Darius Slay as a Capricorn, it's not a great match, okay? You can make it work. Darius Slay is already developed anyway, so I don't know if it'll really matter, but... Looking at guys in the draft, about 12, Patrick Surtain, J.C. Horn, are both kind of going in those areas, and he will work really well with those. I'm just going to give you guys, just to show you how powerful astrology can be, okay? I'm going to give you guys a little read. Jonathan Gannon is known for developing Xavier Rhodes, Trey Waynes, Malik Hooker, and Harrison Smith. He comes from Minnesota, okay? Every single one of those guys is a masculine sign, just like him. And that's the combination that you want when we're talking about easy communication, okay? So there it is, guys. Astrology's showing itself. He's worked with the masculine signs. He's developed them all to be great. But now he's in a situation with like a Darius Slay, for example, just take their star player, where the communication shouldn't be as natural, okay? And so, but all of these guys, Patrick Surtain, J.C. Horn, Micah Parsons, all these guys should work really well. I know they need a linebacker. They need a lot of help all over the place. They got a lot of big names on the D-line. They need help there too. 12 is not a great position for D-line this year. Maybe linebacker. Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah isn't a great match with the coordinator here. So guys, geez, man, Philadelphia, I'm not going to be betting on them this year whatsoever. I don't think, as tempting it is to have a running quarterback in fantasy, I don't even think I'm going to be looking at Jalen Hurts, because this pitcher is so sloppy astrologically. And I've shown you guys how astrology works if you follow the channel, and I'll keep showing you guys how it shows up. And thank you guys for tuning in. That's really all I have for you. Just a quick video here breaking down Philadelphia, and there's a lot more to come. Stay tuned.